Is this thing on? There we go. Yeah. Okay, great. Howdy! I'm streaming again. I'm gonna be playing Stardew Valley with Moth. I've actually gotta get the game set up, but it should not take me that long. So sorry if you actually hear the game in the background during all this music. Oh, there we go. Swear to God. Please work. Do this one. Here, let me join her in the VC.
I'd be doing their character before they join.
Howdy! Oh, is it picking me up? There we go. Howdy!
Wait, oh my gosh, I forgot to unmute them. Hold on. Well, no, not unmute them, but you guys can't hear them. Hello?
Oh, dang. Howdy.
They should be able to hear you now.
Great.
Well, no, I realized like right away, but the thing is, if I didn't, ooh, small game. If I didn't realize now, then I would have never.
Let me switch to my game. No, there we go.
There we go. Why does this game center so weirdly on my screen? There we go. So you're all ready and live and.
Yes, I am.
Cool. Did you already make your character, or are you in the process currently?
I'm in the process of making said character. Nope, that's completely muting.
Are you making it? Are you making it look like you? That's the question.
I mean, might as well.
Are you making it look like IRL you?
Might as well. I don't think there's much I can do to not.
It's like face reveal without actually face revealing.
Yeah. A very crappy face reveal. I don't know what to put down as my favorite thing. Can I just like... Oh,
I don't know if they disconnected.
Oh, no.
Or if their...
My mic is...
Mic cut out.
Of course.
Because their mic does that sometimes. Again. So...
I didn't even hit it this time.
You just know that it goes out randomly.
That is true. But most of the time it goes out when I, like, tap it or move
Bump it?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
There we go. Pale.
Did you just say pale?
I'm pale, yeah.
Yeah. We both are.
We don't go outside. Well, okay. We don't go outside.
I go outside when I'm with other people?
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't go outside 95% of the time.
I almost went on a walk the other day. Keyword almost.
I love that.
I need to. I was told that I should.
Walks are nice.
Alas.
Let's see.
No,
I hate the excessive.
Oh my gosh. So, for us, what? It's like below 20, isn't it right now? Hold up. Let me check I'm gonna check on my phone real quick. So I'm gonna just keep it down here.
Introduction.
Currently, it is... I don't have a weather app. That is like one thing that I haven't downloaded yet, that everybody's like, how do you just not have a weather app? Because my phone didn't come with one. It is like...
Did it not?
Yeah, it's just below 20 degrees. Yeah, it's... But the thing is, I think with wind chill, it's even colder. It's like bitter cold outside. Like, it's not just cold. It's like... Or it hurts your chest to breathe.
Yes, it does.
I want the...
There we go.
It's just giving me the temperature. It's not giving me real feel. Hold on, weather... Real...
Hope that's not too loud now. I can never tell with this game.
It's like 18 degrees right now. About that. I can't give like exact, but still.
Yeah. It's
Oh my
colors.
gosh. So me and Bandit work late sometimes, right? And there are days where we'll get out like late, and when we because we don't work at the same place, but I'm assuming you have the same situation where when you go outside and you take a breath in, it like chokes you
Yes.
because of how cold it is, and you're like, oh, that like definitely something.
Literally, no matter how much I will bundle up,
Yeah.
I'm still freezing.
I did find a way around that though. So if you have, because I have a fabric face mask, right? Hold on. I actually have it in my pocket because this is my work jacket. I have a fabric face mask, and I found that if you leave it on while you're walking in the cold, it like doesn't block out the cold, but it stops that like piercing cold from in your lungs.
Yes.
Which I was like, oh, that's smart. So I now walk around with my mask on when I'm like traveling between like the buildings in my cars and
Yeah.
stuff. Because it's like, hey, I'd rather not feel like I'm suffocating.
You remember the one night when I joined you on the S&P? Did not go to work until 3.
How cold was it?
Very.
Like under 10? How that? Well, it's been windy recently. Or was that the day that it snowed? Was that the day that it snowed?
Been the day that it snowed.
So I remember there was a day where we got to work, meaning me and the people I work with, we got to work. We went in and it was just light flurries, like very little. And by the time it had just gotten dark, it was just whipping like snow around, and I was like, oh, that's no fun. Worst thing ever. Aw. I'm already out of energy. I'm gonna leave that tree there. I'm just gonna... What's it called? I'm gonna like use my energy to the point where I'm like super slow, because I don't want to like do that thing where you nap. Oh, well there it goes. Now the trek back to the...
You just like completely...
Yeah, I've got 0. I am exhausted. That's what it says.
Dang.
I'm just gonna sell a few things because
Same.
money, you know, just to get extra seeds. I don't actually know what's like the best way to like go about this game, because I know cauliflower is good for spring, I think, and not potatoes. I think potatoes? I don't know.
To the people who actually know how to play this game, bravo.
Yes, I've been watching some people on YouTube recently, like the people who do the weird challenges and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And the way they like optimize every coffee beans. Are coffee beans a summer thing?
I believe?
Okay, so we're gonna have to save up for coffee beans then. Thank you for that. Because I forget about coffee beans. That's like, everybody's like, oh yes, coffee beans, like the tried and true, that's what you need for money.
Yeah.
Spring and summer. Okay,
Spring and
I'm gonna
summer?
go look. I'm gonna go look then.
Writing that down.
Because the thing is, like starfruit. Also, I have no clue how to get that. Oh, and you could apparently you can replant coffee beans with the ones they like that you get.
Oh, nice.
Did not know that. That's how much I watch. Because the thing is, I don't watch serious Stardew tutorials. Like, yes, this is how you play the game. This is how to like be proficient and like effective
You
with your
watched the
methods.
silly, not thinky ones.
I watched the ones where it's like, can they escape my Stardew maze? Let's find out.
Wait, what was the one that I watched a little while ago? It was like, they had messed up the world for each other so bad that they were like essentially in different like timelines of the
Oh my
same
gosh.
world. I'm gonna have to send that to you. I think you'd find that entertaining.
I love that. There's one guy that I always watch, and I can't remember his name off the top of my head. But there's a guy. Actually, there's 2 guys. All I remember from the one is he did like a Harvey cosplay.
I love that.
Yeah, and which what was scary is he kind of looked like him.
Yeah, if it's the dude that I'm thinking of, 100%. It is terrifying.
Oh, it's locked till 9. Well, I'm gonna be a trash goblin and raid some trash cans real quick.
Nice. Question, is it shared money?
No.
Okay, thank God.
I know, Bongo sometimes likes to play with shared money, but the thing is, I have never played with shared money. And it's such a... Because we both are like, ah yes, spend.
Mm-hmm.
So, that would never work for us. We would be poor.
But I think that's funny.
We should do that sometime. Like, try and have a goal for the game and try and get through to that goal with the shared money. Because I think it wouldn't work with us.
Oh, 100% it would not work with us, but I think that's the funny part.
Oh, it's open now. Cool. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Mara real quick. Oh my gosh. Who's everybody's favorite, like, I don't want to call them villagers, like, person from Stardew?
Love interest? Would that
I mean,
be
that
your
works
way?
too. Not just the love, I mean, like, the people in the town, in Pelican Town.
Yeah. Like, favorite person in general?
Yes.
Oh my god. Favorite person in general, for me personally, would have to be Evelyn.
Oh, I love Evelyn.
She's so
Pierre.
sweet.
Honestly, Pierre isn't too bad. He's not, like, up on my list, but he's definitely not at the bottom. Because
No,
there are some
not
people
at
that
all.
are very much at the bottom.
Let's say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ham.
Let's all say it together, group. Pam.
Ham.
Yeah. Pam. I think everybody can mutually agree that Pam is absolutely the worst.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. Trying to think. So, need cauliflower. I'm only gonna do 5. I kind of like, what's her name? I always pronounce it wrong.
Which
Oops.
one?
Green hair.
Green hair?
Her mom. Abigail's mom.
Carolyn?
Yeah, Carolyn. I was either pronounce it Cora. I always pronounce it like an odd way that's just like this
That's
is
just
not right.
absolutely not it.
Jodie's pretty good too. I mean,
Yeah.
No. Best couple. Robin and Demetrius.
I mean, yeah, for real
Forget
though.
Marnie. I don't like Marnie. She's never
Marnie
at her
is-
store. She's never at her store.
Like, I was about to say, I wouldn't hate Marnie if she was at her storefront when we need her.
Yeah. For anybody who plays this game like religiously, they probably know her schedule down to a T.
A T, yeah.
But the
down
thing
to,
is-
like the millisecond.
It's like the thing is when you need her the most, she's nowhere to be found.
No, she's not even there. Like, she's not
She's
even
off
home.
with Lewis. She's off somewhere with Lewis. Does she even take care of her own cows?
I would hope so. Because if she isn't, that just ain't right.
Or does she have, she has like Jazz take care of them? Is that her name?
The little one, yeah.
Yeah. She has Jazz take care of them for her. Isn't she like 7 or something?
Yeah.
I don't know their actual names. Or names. Ages. I know their names. I'd hope. Shane. Oh my gosh. Bongo used to only go for Shane.
It was Shane and Elliot.
Shane would take care of the animals.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the only thing that he would like doing because he hates everything else.
Absolutely.
I don't think I've ever gone for Shane as a love interest.
No.
I think I've gone after when I first started playing the game, Alex, and then it went to Sebastian and Penny.
Alex?
Sadly. sadly.
I've never been more, like, disgusted.
Wanting to vomit.
Like,
Yeah. It was once. I will say it was
Once?
only once.
once and then never again. I'm going around and talking to the people that I see if I'm just, like, out and about and I see them. So, like, I've talked to Shane already, I've talked to Abigail.
I talked to... There was a bunch of people who walked into the store, like, into that back room that I just, like, quick talked to. I didn't even read the dialogue. I probably should stop and read, like, the text and stuff.
Yeah, no. Same here. I've caught
Ooh,
3 sunfish.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
If we need to catch anybody, I feel like we should wait for, Saturday at the saloon.
Yes.
Cool. Have you ever had any friends named after the, characters? Because I don't think I've known anybody. I'm trying to think.
Well, who's...
Like, of all their names. I don't know if I've known anybody named after any of them. Which is that's a lie. I knew someone named Evelyn. I don't know if it was spelled the same way, though. And she also wasn't an old lady.
Well, I would hope not. I would be questioning why you're hanging out with random old ladies.
Because they're teaching me how to knit. Leave me alone.
Okay, fair.
Oops, that's a bush. Honestly, if I had an old lady that taught me how to knit, I'd forever be happy.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna be as sad.
Why? Seeing Pam's face is just, like, disgusting.
Honestly.
Like, I see her face and I go,
And you're just like,
ew. Ooh, I'm gonna go get my... Ooh, Elliot. Also, Elliot, I don't understand. He's
out on the
like
beach from
mid-tier.
time to time.
He's like mid-tier. Because he doesn't bother anybody. He just kind of
No,
hangs around. And he's
he
like
hangs
mopey.
around. He's narcissistic. Which is probably
I just
one of
missed the
reasons
time for the... What's it called?
for the what's it called?
For the fishing rod.
The fishing
I'll just go get
rod.
it the next day.
Yeah.
Funny, right? Yeah, he is. But the thing is, he's so, like, not... Cryptic isn't the word I'm, trying to use. Like, he tries to be... I can't think of the word.
What is the word? I don't.
Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when they
I
try
believe.
to act all, like, mysterious.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, no one understands me. But then they're, like, the most basic person on Earth. Very easy to understand.
I feel like you're calling me out because I feel like that was a middle school me
Emo.
thing.
Yeah, I know. I would call you out for it.
Damn.
Because you used to do... Well, not for very long, though.
Terrible.
You didn't do it for very long.
I don't know if I'd necessarily even call it emo
Hola.
either, like emo or goth either. It was just... I don't know how else I would, like, describe what that was.
Like, wanna be edgy?
I guess?
I'm gonna move my bed here. I always move my bed closer to the door for, like... for speed purposes. You know? Until I upgrade the house and stuff. Which I've only ever upgraded the house
purposes.
twice.
What?
For speed. Yeah. So the bed's just right there and you just walk into it and it's like, sleep.
Fair.
Because I don't want to walk all the way across the house and then when you wake up you walk all the way back and it's like, nah. I had a whole 32 gold. What do you call the currency in this game?
Is it not gold?
Well, I know some people just make up their own word or like own names for...
Oh, I haven't been like checking the news and like Fortune and stuff. I forget that's a thing.
Well,
Not news,
I can't say
weather.
that today. Because it always rains day 3.
Entertainment, yeah. Now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's gonna be a beautiful sunny day. And Fortune, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb. A shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands.
Not too bad. We can't go mining yet, so I'm gonna take the time to clear out some trees.
Yeah.
Oh, should I have done separate? I feel like I should have did separate cabins, or like the separated cabins.
Well, which one is this? It's just like the standard?
It's the standard farm with the Yeah, see, I like the separated, like the spaced apart ones, where it's the standard farm, but it's just the 4 quadrants. But the thing is, I never know which one's like better. Like which one's easier to work with, you know?
I think, in terms of farms, I think 4 corners, personally. Because
then you can divide everything.
Yeah, you have your own little like space for everything.
So each person has a task. Like, you get the cows and chickens, you get the, like, the kegs and stuff, you get the crops. Like, just split it up.
Where's the... We could also wait till the egg fest, too, to talk to everyone.
That's the end of spring, right?
Nope,
like
that's
the 20th.
13th. The 24th is the flower dance. You're thinking of the flower dance.
Oh. Okay, so it's midway through.
Yeah.
10 days. Oh, we'll get there easily.
I want to talk to...
Yeah, I feel like we should just wait for that, because to try and, like, go to the saloon and stuff is, like... Then we gotta see Pam.
Well, yeah, but we have to talk to Pam.
I already did. I got that out of the way right away.
I didn't. So that's gonna be a lovely encounter at the Egg Fest.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, I'm not ruining my festivities with Pam.
Yeah.
Pamula. I never say Pamela. It's always Pamula.
Pamula?
Pamula. Yeah.
Pamela.
You've never heard me say that before?
No.
No, Bongo's heard me call her Pamula.
I've never... Why?
Because she doesn't deserve. That's it. That's the end of the sentence. She doesn't deserve.
She doesn't deserve.
She's a meanie. She doesn't deserve.
What if I said you don't deserve?
I think in my chat you have to have some form of verification, and I can't remember if it was the email verification or the phone number one. I think it might have just been the email one. I can go check.
Why, what?
Because they had asked if you had to have a phone number to chat in my chat, because I did put something on because I didn't want just like free access just for someone to pop in.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I'll go change that. That doesn't bother me. I can change it for now. I can always change it later.
Yeah.
Ooh, gotta mute that. Settings. Channel. Yeah, I'll probably change it later on. But for right now, yeah, I can turn it off. Channel.
Oh, dang. I never asked my father what his, channel was, like, to confirm.
Aw.
I mean, you could try.
What's it called?
You can try.
Moderation. Yeah, it says it's just the verification for the email, but... Oh no, I did have... Okay. I turned off the phone verification. So, in a minute or two, it should be all good. Because I don't know how long it takes to reset. Hey!
Because it's funny.
So, I have the email verification. That's a given. I'm not turning off the email verification. But, thank you so much for the follow! But yeah, I think I'm gonna keep email verification just for precaution, you know, safety. So it's not like free reign.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming you have some sort of security settings.
I'm gonna have to go through that. I should.
YouTube's different than Twitch, though, on their settings, though.
Because I bet you they have, like, some sort of, like, standard settings.
Yeah, if you want to see Bandit's YouTube or go subscribe or something. If you do !friends, I'm great, how are you? If you do !friends, I think it brings that up, and you'll get bongos too. But he's not here currently. I'm great. I'm fantastic. I have way more energy tonight than I do any other night. But also, I didn't work today, so
Fair.
that's probably why. I almost had to.
Oh no.
Because they were like, well, are you ready to do the work today? And I was like, what work? And they were like, well, I told you about it like a week ago. I was never informed that I had to work tonight. And then they were like, oh, oops. So they got someone else to cover for me, which
Nice.
I mean, a little bit of money would have been nice, but at the same time, it was like 4 or 5 hours that I would have had to be there, so.
Ooh. 4
I
or
got a free
5
day.
hours.
Yeah, it was honestly, okay, the thing is, it sounds long, but the task it wasn't that, like, strenuous of work. So.
It just would have been a minor inconvenience.
Yes, very much. Because it's a Saturday. Typically, I work Sundays through Fridays on certain weeks. And then other weeks I have Sundays and Thursdays off.
Nice.
That's your friend. Hi. Well, welcome. Thank you for showing up. I'm very bad at words. Very, very bad.
Well, I mean, given to who we're related to.
Yeah, our whole family, very, well, one, all of our family is very awkward and very shy when it comes to speaking, so it's gonna take a minute for me to warm up to this. Fair enough. I feel like most people to some level are, like, I wouldn't say socially awkward, but when it comes to speaking, it's like, ooh, what do I say? Like,
yeah,
it's gonna take a minute.
A whole new ballpark.
So I'll say I'm heavily on the socially awkward side. Like, I can talk to people through the internet. I can talk to people like there's no problem. But as soon as I'm stuck in a room with someone new, it's like, oh, what do I need to say to, like, make this not awkward?
That's exactly what we were, like, talking about the other day about me with presentations. Like, I could, if it were just, like, over the internet, I could give a presentation about giving presentations, but if I were there physically in person.
Yes, I have had countless, not full-blown panic attacks, but borderline, like obviously it was an issue beforehand, and people would like stop it before it got to a point where it was like
terrible.
Yeah. And then there was poor you, where they used to make you do it.
They made me do it, yes. They would.
I will say there were a few times where I had to, but most times they would be like, take a minute, we'll figure something else out. Like,
they would set me up with a group of people to go up there, which honestly made it worse.
Because it's not like a group of people you did it with. You didn't create it with these people.
I did not create it with these people. These people don't know what words are about to come out of my mouth for this presentation.
I will say, I had one time that was terrible. I don't know if I ever told you about this, but I had to write a poem in...
Oh no.
7th or... The thing is, I'm not good at poetry. I'm not good at writing. Words and writing and making things make sense is not my thing. So, it was 7th or 8th grade, and I went up in my literature, ELA, whatever that class is for that grade.
The
and
English
I went up there.
Writing language class, yeah, ELA.
Yeah, and the thing is, I went to that class, I got up there, and the thing is, she was like, there was a time limit on how long it had to be.
On how long it had to be?
Like, the speaking portion of it, you couldn't rush through it to make it like less than a minute. And so it had to be 2 minutes long. And so I got up there, I was watching the clock while I did it, didn't look at anybody the whole time, got done, went to the bathroom, and cried.
Dang. I would not have even been able to like wait till I was done. I would have just started sobbing.
I made it through it though. That's like that. I was proud of that. And then after I was done, I was like,
amazing.
Done. Honestly, looking back at it, it wasn't the biggest thing with anxiety and stuff like that. You make it worse for yourself.
Yes.
And then when you're done, you're like, that wasn't bad, but now my feelings are like so hurt for no reason that like I have to let it out. But at the same time, I don't feel the need to anymore. It's like, I don't know. I'm so much better now. Like, I will say, there are times.
I think I've gotten worse.
Alright, have a good night. Yeah.
But, no, honestly, I don't know if I've gotten worse with my anxiety or if it, like, plateaued.
Like, there's no
telling. And that's the worst part.
Well, you don't do anything like that anymore, like the public speaking and stuff.
Which is
so you have nothing to base it off of.
Probably the worst thing that I could do. 5, your number one source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. Clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Let's see the fortune for today.
Dang. I was hoping for
rain.
I'm hoping for rain at some point. Yeah. Because I hate watering stuff because it like
takes
depletes
away from
your energy.
Yes.
So quickly.
See a glimmer within my scrying orb, a shard of knowledge from the future. The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side.
Ooh.
And then living
Let's
off the
do
land.
nothing important today.
Living off the land. Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. This one's for you folks living in
Acorn
Stardew
just popped
Valley.
out.
Check for spring onions southwest of town. Where the river meets the ocean, you can sometimes find a whole bunch growing right out of the dirt. Nice.
Ooh, I know where to find those. Because I come across them every time and I'm like,
oh, you're like,
onion.
Ooh.
I'm like, spring onions are really good.
Yeah?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what you eat them on or what you eat them with, but they're good. Have you ever had one?
Spring onions. I've probably had one.
I think they're the little like green stocky ones where you only eat the little like tube part of it.
Yeah, the little green onions.
Which
Chives?
is the weirdest way.
What are they? Don't they have like several different names?
Probably. I don't really know my produce very well. I wish I did. I wish I could just be like plant expert, like, yes, this thing.
This thing. All we know is this thing is food.
Is food edible?
Hopefully. Hopefully doesn't make you sick.
Big crunch. Hope it's good. How long? Ooh, got a geode. How long were you planning on going tonight? Because the thing is, I want to go for a while, but at the same time, my audio mess up kind of made me start really late.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to start at...
Well, what time is
It was either 10:30 or 11.
Yeah, and then we started
We
at
had to
midnight. Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
How are you? How are you, chat?
Chatters. Oh my gosh. Honestly, we've been streaming this last... Has it been a week and a half?
About, yeah.
And it has been, like, busier than we expected it to be. Like, people have been popping in and out, like, more than we thought it would be.
Honestly.
Like, or more than we thought they would. And it's been, like, it's just exciting.
It has.
We probably won't go too much later because, honestly, I kind of want to chill out tomorrow. And I might do one earlier tomorrow, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Because I don't have to work tomorrow. So here's to praying at, like, 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So then it's not, well, yeah, around 6 or 7. Because the thing is, I feel so bad because some people, like, when they stick around, they're like, ooh, it's really late. And the thing is, I feel bad doing that 'cause I don't always want to make people feel like they have to stay for a little bit longer than they could.
Yeah.
Because I know I've done that before, where I'm in someone's stream and I stick around. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Tomorrow, I don't know if we're gonna do Stardew tomorrow or if we're gonna get everybody together and play Minecraft.
We could
Because
do Minecraft.
honestly, I'm not gonna lie, when we play on our server, we all like split into our own thing. I don't think there's ever been a time where we do stuff together.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we rarely group up and do
Unless
stuff.
it's like to go mining or something. But
Yeah.
which is disappointing. We should try and find stuff to do together. Or fishing. We always fish together too.
We do, but that's because the water's like right there.
Yeah, our houses are all built right on a little riverbed thing, so
Yeah.
if one person's fishing, we all just kind of jump in boats and start fishing. It's nice. And then, okay, so basically, I'm gonna give a rundown of the Minecraft server because there's only 3 of us that play on it. It's me, Bandit, and Bongo. And
I love your little
basically,
avatar.
Bongo
Aw, thank you.
farms.
Made it myself.
Farms like crazy. That's what he likes to do. So he
I
sticks
got
to his little
bored one day
island
and
and
just
farms.
Drew it up.
Bandit, they're kind of like all over. They don't have a house yet. They're kind of just all over the place too.
Yeah.
And then I like mining because after this whole update, I've always loved mining. And then after this whole update, it just made it like 10 times better. So also the fact that I die constantly and need to do stuff.
You have always been one to go exploring, especially down in the mines.
Or I'll just jump on a horse and take off like 1,000 blocks in
You're
one
gone.
direction. Yeah. There was one time where our houses were in the positives. This was a whole different server world or something, but our houses were in the positives, and I managed to go like 8,000 blocks in the negatives, and I was
Other
like,
direction,
"Ooh, well, it's
trying
gonna
to
take me a
get.
minute."
Wasn't it trying to get back? Because you had already were like messing around with stuff.
Is that the one that I got lost and
I
went in the
think.
wrong direction?
Yes.
Well, yeah, 'cause I so confidently went, this is the direction I need to go in.
I know where
So
I'm
I
going.
I just turned off the coordinates, and when I popped them back up, I was like, I passed that by like miles.
Cause I remember this. Cause you turned them back on and said, "Hey, where's the house?"
I'm too confident with things, and then it's like, oh. That's my downfall. Is I think I know where I'm going, but in the end, I just end up lost.
And then there's me.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of do a little bit of everything.
I have no idea where I'm going. And I know for
Okay.
a fact that I don't know how to get back, but I'll try my hardest.
They do everything, but their sense of direction is terrible. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Except they always manage to find their way out of things.
Yes.
Just by pure luck alone.
I don't know if it's luck.
Pure
Yeah.
coincidence.
Maybe my idiocy is both a strength and my downfall.
That's alright. I think I'm gonna try and sell a bunch of stuff today, so then on the next day I can go collect some seeds and stuff, just so that we have money for the... Well, I don't know if they'd grow before the festival.
You don't think what would grow before the festival?
If we got seeds on the 5th, because you said the 13th is the festival, right?
Yes.
We have...
Guess those
8
chairs are
days.
going back
So
now.
if there's stuff that grows in under, like, grows and actually produces in under 8 days, then we could have a little bit of money.
Yes.
Parsnips are only 4 days, aren't they?
I believe.
Ooh. Might have to stock up on a bunch of those. As much as I hate buying parsnips because because they just aren't good turnaround, like, profit-wise. It's quick money.
Goodness. I need to start making content again that isn't just me going live.
I said we needed to start doing modded Minecraft videos, but like the thing is, throwing in a random mod and then hoping for the best, like not researching it.
Oh, yeah, I can find some mods.
And okay, the thing is, I want to start doing IRL content, but the thing is, you'd have to like mask up and stuff because you don't they don't want their face on the internet as of right now. I don't know in the future, but
we'll see. We'll see how I do.
For right now. But the thing is, I had an idea for not a stream, because I don't want to do that in public yet. But I want to make a video where we go do Build-A-Bears. And Bongo kind of helped me form this idea, but we actually put crystals inside them. Because I know he had seen a video, but then he was like, well, what if we do this? And I was like, video idea.
I don't think I've ever actually been, 1, inside a Build-A-Bear, and 2, made a Build-A-Bear.
Me either.
So it's a first for the both of us.
I know, and between Build-A-Bears and pillow pets, because I got my first pillow pet a few years ago, and it was from a second-hand store.
I don't think I had pillow pets when they first came out, but I definitely had a pillow pet.
Someone in chat just said their friend wants to do that. I know, it sounds... Because I want to... Okay, first I want to record, like, us going crystal shopping and stuff, because everybody picks out different stuff for their own reason. But then I've never even seen a Build-A-Bear. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen a Build-A-Bear. So I'm just excited to do, like, kid things, you know? Like, things that I didn't get to do when I was, like, little.
Honestly,
so it's just like...
fair.
Just excited to be a kid. There are some things where it's like... What is it? Like, obviously we had, like, the semi, like, quote-unquote arcadey type kid experience.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Are we gonna go the extra mile and buy, like, the special patterned hearts? Because I know they have, like, I think they have different kinds of hearts, don't they?
Yeah,
there's, like, the little...
I would love to.
I think there's the little red ones, but then you could buy, like, a pink one or, like, a patterned one or something.
Yeah. I think a patterned one would be fun.
God, I'm terrified to even try and think of what I would name mine.
Oh my god, I forget that you can name it and it comes on a little certificate.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start plotting names. Not planning, plotting, because there's a difference.
There is a strong difference. And that scares me?
I don't know if that's cute or terrifying. They just said there's one that makes it feel like it has a heartbeat.
Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out which one that is.
I feel like I'd fall asleep on it, and then in the middle of the night, it would, like, absolutely, like, terrify me, and I'd be like, oh.
What does
They said their friend's daughter has a dinosaur named Joe.
Aww.
I love that.
Joe!
But the thing is, This is Hamster. This is my dino light. His name is Hamster. I have a creeper named Chad, which he came pre-named, but I could have easily changed his name. But this is Hamster.
Hamster and
So,
Chad.
but there has been other things that I've named scarier in the past, but the thing is, I can't think of off the top of my head, because it has to come to me on like a split second, like, that's its name.
Like this spur of the moment type thing?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what you did with Hamster.
I got it, and I got back from the holidays, and I looked at it, and when I took it out of the box, I went, yeah, this is Hamster. Why? I'm not sure. Thank you. He's also, my camera doesn't pick him up very well, so we always call this God. Ooh, nope. that's God, because you cannot, it's just a blurb of light. I also made a, I showed you, didn't I? I made a Minecraft, it's bad, but I made a Minecraft skin earlier where it's like my character, but it has like a onesie of hamster, or based off of hamster.
Based off the little dino.
A vaguely dino-shaped blob of light. Like, it still has the shape, but you cannot make out, like, you can tell this is his head, and you can see a little bump, but that's about it.
All you know is light.
Yeah. My camera, honestly, it's not terrible, but I also have really bad lighting in here. My lighting currently is a lamp that sits on my, it's like drawers that I have next to my desk. There we go. But you know what? If it works, it works. And I'm not gonna change it yet because I'm not ready to drop money on a light.
Oh my god, I'm not ready to drop money on anything.
Oh my gosh. Remember how I was between the two chairs? The purple and black and the purple and white? Because the one was more expensive. I got the purple and white one.
Nice.
I ordered it and I was so happy. Not happy about the price, but happy I'm gonna have a real chair. Because currently, hold on, I'm gonna show my chair. I'm currently sitting on a, ooh, my floor is messy. Don't mind that. It's a kitchen chair, like a dining room chair, and it absolutely destroys my back. Ooh. And I hopefully got a chair that will withstand me in the way that I sit, because I cannot sit on chairs properly.
I don't think
so,
any of us can.
Here's to hoping. Well, because the thing is, it does, and the seat of the chair is like, it's all wood, so it like dips down in the middle because it's supposed to be like more comfortable. But when I'm doing school and sitting here for like 10 hours, 9-10 hours, it's not fun. So I try and get up and like stand or walk around as much as possible because it's not fun. But I'm excited because I bought it myself. I bought it myself, and I purchased it. And I'm so excited because I love doing that. I love working for things because it just makes you feel better about it.
It makes you feel more accomplished.
And that's exactly. And I'm hoping, I don't know if it's gonna be this Thursday or next Thursday, but I want to do a stream where I put it together.
Ooh.
Or record it or something. I don't know how I'd record it because I'd have to move my little camera around. But
I think it'd make a fun stream.
Well, the thing is, because the thing is, I want to do it, but I don't know if my mother's gonna want to help me put it together. And the thing is, one, I don't think she'd want to be on camera, and two, she has no clue that I stream.
Yeah, she doesn't know you're doing this.
Yeah,
You're
I
a
stream
double
on
agent.
Secret Life. But yeah, she doesn't know yet. But she might know. Honestly, she might know, and she just might not say something. Which, for my mother, would not surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'll figure it out. I'll try and do something with it. I'll let her help me put it together, and then I'll immediately go and take it apart. And be like, oh, I need it for something. No. I feel like if I told my mother, I think she'd be fine with it. But it would take a minute because she'd be like, you're putting yourself on the internet? The internet with weirdos?
Yeah.
How dare you?
That's the first thing that would happen, and then immediately after, she would be like, okay, I don't care.
It'd be like, mother, just go watch. You will see. It's fine. Oh, my father would be the complete opposite, though. I think he'd watch everything like a hawk.
He would hear about it, and then say,
immediately goes,
when are you doing it again, so he can watch.
yeah, which honestly, I wouldn't care. Like, is it embarrassing to have people you know, like, is it embarrassing to know that you have people you know watching? Yes.
Yes and no.
Can I get over it? Yes.
Can I get over it? No.
It's only kind of embarrassing because I'm doing me, I'm being me, and they don't always see, like,
this side of
me
you.
doing things. Yeah. Like, they just kind of think I just do things and I'm like, whatever. They think I'm lazy. They think I don't do much. But then I do stuff like this, and I'm like, look at me. But then I'm like, oh, don't look at me, because I don't want you to know that.
Same over here.
Mm-hmm. There are some times where there are streams that I speak so much that I speak more than I do in a day.
Yeah? I think that is because you're in your element, man.
I mean, sometimes it's kind of awkward because the silence sometimes becomes deafening.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, because I just need something to talk about. I need that kickstart, you know?
Yeah. Like any conversation.
You need a topic and something to carry it with. Like, something just to progress it. That's why I'm not a fan of doing things on my own yet. But if I had to, I could. You know?
I don't think I could do, like, videos or, like, streams of, like, me playing games on
like,
my own.
New stuff. Or, like, fast-paced stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Stuff you can make jokes about. Or, like, laugh at and be like, look at this.
But, like, obviously I've posted, like, my other content, like my game dubs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which are a lot of, honestly, those are just a lot of me sitting down and like, okay, put this here, this has to be here, this has to be good, you know?
Fair enough. Well, and then if you do videos, you could always cut out when you're just like...
Yeah.
You know. It's easy. It's easy to alter and make it look like you were doing stuff the entire time.
Not like I was just sitting there staring off into space.
Getting distracted 90% of the time.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I want to talk about the game we played the other day. Oops, my microphone got turned down. I want to talk about the game that we played, was it 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago? What was that called?
Welcome to the game?
Yes. That. The thing is, it wasn't scary because the graphics weren't bad, but it was terrifying because all of a sudden you just heard a voice behind you and you're like...
And you immediately go into panic mode and go, oh god.
I don't know, I should probably explain, like, the premise of the game. Basically, your goal is to, like, try and get into the... You're on the deep web, and you have to, like, get a code from going through websites to get to a red room. But the thing is, you can get hacked along the way, and there's, like, people who can come and find you. And the thing is, it just causes panic. So I can't play it all the time.
It is such a panic-inducing game.
And there's this one guy, and he's called the Breather. And basically, he'll call you, and if you pick it up, he'll breathe down the phone, and you hang up. And you have to listen because if you hear him coming, you have to go block your door. But the thing is, to hear him, you have to have your volume so high, and only psychopaths would keep their volume that high. During
that game, especially?
Yeah. So we had to play music during it, like, on Spotify, because it was like, I can't do this, it's too quiet.
Yeah, it's just so nerve-wracking because of the fact that it's just silent.
It is terrifying. If you're into scary games like that, I'd say go for it, but the thing is, be careful because there's like heavy topics that it brings up because it's about the dark. Yeah. It's about the dark web. So anything you could imagine that could be on the dark web, it kind of covers those topics. Which it was some of them were very unsettling, especially the stuff that it like would say and talk about, but at the same time, it's emulating the websites you would find, so.
Yeah.
And some of them were just downright funny.
Yeah?
Not gonna lie. What was the one? Steroid Queen?
Yes.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't talk too much about those kinds of websites because of the nature of it. But then
I did also like the confess your whatever. I don't want to say it was confess your sins. It was like,
I think it pretty much was. It was basically like just confessions of things that people had done. There was also the family illegal substance distributor, where it's a family of 5, and it's a father, a mother, and 3 children.
Store.
Well, it's a store, but the thing is, to get I was trying to kind of give an idea as to what it was.
Across, yeah.
Yeah, they're a family store, but it's like parents and 3 children, and they have illegal substances,
Tomorrow,
and it's
cloudy with
it's just funny.
Expect lots of pollen.
The funniest part about it is they say it's like family tested, like they test it.
Honestly,
and I'm like,
that is funny.
Those are children.
The spirits are very displeased today. They will do their best to make your life difficult. I don't know what we did to anger the spirits, but they are not pleased.
I'm not gonna lie. I completely went off topic on why I was talking about the game.
There was a reason?
Yeah, there was a reason. Because I was gonna say that the breather is only terrifying because it's like, it sounds like there's someone in your room, so I would just slide my headphones off, like just push them back. And then it's like, oh, but he kind of looks like any middle-aged bald white man. Which, honestly, terrifying.
Yeah, no, that's still terrifying. Any more? Copper.
I'd say if you're okay with, like, blood and some heavy topics, go for it.
There's definitely heavier topics and stuff like that. Because I have a lot of games that deal with similar stuff like Frambeau, Night in the Woods, like Sally Face. Those have
honestly
heavy topics.
Those are heavy topics, but they're not as nerve-wracking. They're not trying to induce fear like that one is.
Yeah.
Like, that one's trying to simulate doing that and then it actually happening.
Yes.
Where did you 310?
What other games do I have?
That's not 10, that's 100. And that's not 400, that's 4,000. Hello!
Hello.
I was looking at Coop requirements. I think it's day 7. Is it not? Or is it day 6?
The mine!
I thought it was day 7 that it was open.
7's Lewis's birthday. Yeah.
I know that. I don't know their birthdays.
I don't know their birthdays.
I'm gonna go down here and start collecting some stone for the coop.
I need to
Every time I say coop, I just think of my cat.
Copper.
Kitty. Yeah.
So sweet. Such a sweet cat. Does not like anyone.
No, he hides from everybody. He is not sweet. He has torn up my hands every day this week.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Okay, the thing is, because he plays with me, and because I'm the only one that'll play, like, I guess, I'll let him, like, play, so he doesn't bite me, and he does, like, scratch me. But the thing is, he's a cat. He wants to play with somebody. But typically I'll wear long sleeves, so he can't do too much damage, because he can be a little... He's a jerk sometimes, because it turns from playing to, like, now I'm angry, and then...
Now I'm angry.
Yeah.
Ain't Coop old?
He's 7.
Dang. I mean, obviously not as old as half the animals we have here, but still.
Yeah. You'd think he's still a little, like, baby, but sometimes I forget we've had him for that long, and it's just, like, crazy.
Yeah.
His name's Cooper. I think he's got a little like mustache going on because he's old now, like a little patch like on the front of his face.
Oh, ain't that cute? Ugh. Little mustache boy.
A mustache. I love when cats start to get old, so they start to develop that like they look old.
Yeah. Animals truly do age like people.
They really do. They show their age at some point.
Yeah. They never stay young forever.
Sad.
Just sad. I don't know if I've told you this. I think I might have talked about it, but I don't know, like, when.
Do you see the crab just bouncing around? I love it. It's just, it's...
Can I, like, come here? There we go.
Oh, that's great. It was just like boing, boing. And then it would slowly get more aggressive with the bouncing.
It would. But my pup, who honestly isn't a pup, and I should stop referring to as a pup.
Yeah, they call their dog a puppy. He hasn't been a puppy in years.
He's 10 years old. He's 11? Well, yeah, not yet, though.
It is. It's like such a sad thing seeing them age, but the mustaches are always so cute, so it makes up for it.
Yeah. But my poor dog, he's got like, it's not terrible, but you can tell he's like having trouble like getting up and getting down on things because
like,
of like
creaky knees and stuff.
Yeah,
like
because
joint.
of his hip specifically. So like he walks not like again, like I said, it's not terrible. Like
it's kind of a
not
limp.
In pain. Yeah.
Oh, poor dog.
Like I'm sure he would have notified us if he was in pain.
Yeah, Cooper's probably got like about 7 to 8 more years out of him. I don't think he's going nowhere anytime soon. I'm gonna have to try and get him in here someday, show him, because he looks like your basic gray and black cat, but the thing is, he's Cooper. It's always been.
He's something else.
Yeah. I was gonna show like what he did to my hand, but at the same time, I don't think Twitch would be very happy, so we're not gonna do that. It's not like, it's just scratches, but at the same time, someone could go, that's a cut, and then be like, report.
Yeah.
You know? So I'd rather not, because none of it was intentional. It's just trying to have my cat be happy. So.
Yeah.
Because I don't want him to be sad. Because we used to have a cat when we first got him, but she was really old and she only lived about a few months after we got him. So, you know. Then he lost his buddy, which she hated him, but he was like, friend.
Friend, yep.
And then every time he'd walk up to her, she'd bop him on the head and then he'd run away.
That's how our oldest cat, rest in peace, used to be. She honestly
smacked the crap out of cats, but they loved her.
Actually, Zero was so scared of her after the one time she gave him a good little thwap on the head, on the noggin.
Like audible, like an audible.
Yes,
bop.
like you could hear the little thump.
It's always like the funniest little like thunk noise.
And obviously my poor dog's now like terrified and like, oh no.
Yeah.
Because I do want to say, as funny as it was at the time, there also was a scratch, and like after the funny like, you know, thunk, I was like, oh no, you're hurt.
That's so sad. I'm gonna get Coop in here one day. One day. He doesn't like my room, and it might be because our furnace or like our heat and stuff is like right outside my room, and that's, if you can ever hear like the fan noises, that's what that is kicking on. But because our house gets cold, but I don't think he likes it because there's the furnace and stuff. So I don't force him to come in here.
Do you think he doesn't like it because of the noise, or?
Probably. I would assume it's because of the noise. He's skittish and scared of everything. He always has been.
We have Ugly Little Thing, my sister's favorite. The little white one with the gray on the top of his head where he looks like he's a balding little man.
What's his name?
Skelly.
That's like her child.
That's
Fuzzy's child. Also, Fuzzy is their sibling.
He's not
So.
bald, he's thinning.
He's got thinning hair. So he already looks like an old man, but he's a kitten.
But no, that ugly old cat he thinks he's so big and bad, and he'll like run up to the vacuum while it's on and go bam, 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 bam.
He will hit the vacuum.
Yes! And then he'll lay there and then flop down on his side.
Is your cat trying to play with the vacuum?
I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's more of like playing or if he's trying to intimidate it.
I think it might be the second one.
Next time it's on, you should just like run it towards it. Like not fast, but like move it towards him and see what happens.
Because it's so funny because one second he'll be like, I don't care about it. And then the next he's like, ooh. You know?
Just hit the freaking vacuum.
Oh,
Like what in his pea brain told him it was a good idea to touch the vacuum?
Okay, let's just swing by my shop with 75 stone and 1,000 gold when
We're gonna
you're
do
ready
this.
for it. Wait, for what? Oh, she just needs stone?
Who?
Robin? Or she just... I got a message
We're not
saying
sure.
like... saying something about if you have like this amount of whatever in this amount, stop by. It might be more of like an ad, but like, how much? Okay, what do you need for the coop?
It's 4,000 gold, a lot of wood, and 100 stone. I think that's my goal. I think we should try and...
I have a lot of wood, so you can take that.
Honestly, all we need is the gold now.
Yeah?
I think that's our goal. I think we should get the coop, not buy the animals yet because we don't have the money for that.
We absolutely... Well, I mean, if one of us buys the coop, the other can get the animals.
I mean to feed them and stuff because they're gonna
That
be
is
angry if we
true.
don't feed them.
They
So-
get mad.
I think we should get the coop, clear out a little spot for it, and then that's where we'll end. Is once we get the coop.
Once we get the coop.
Because I don't want to go forever.
Well, hold on. How long have we been going?
An hour, hour and a
now?
half.
Okay.
And the thing is, my stuff is typically about an hour and a half to 3 hours.
Yeah.
Every time I've said I was going to do something that's like, oh, I'll be on here for 30 to 45 minutes. I've gone for about 3 hours.
Because she has the face of a killer.
I have bad time management and time. I can't time things. Yeah. And the thing is, I will do it on school nights because I'll do school, I'll work, and then I'll get home and stream because that's the only time I have to do it. So instead of just getting up early the next day at like 6 and streaming, I wait and stream until like 2 o'clock and then into the next morning. And I'm like, when am I gonna learn? When? Never. That's never. I'm excited for summer. Summer is gonna be great because I'm gonna have so much free time. Because I'm gonna have the mornings to do it. And then obviously I'll have to work, but then after work I'll have the time to do it too.
Yeah.
Yes! I'm so excited. I think this is the most excited I've ever been in life. Like,
Yeah?
genuinely. Because there's so much stuff to look forward to right now.
Yeah.
Just not testing, because I have to do my testing soon. Yeah. Actually, I have testing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream Sunday night. Unless I do it early. Because I have testing Monday and Tuesday. I just remembered that.
Oh, dang.
It's not terrible, because my time lots are at like 11.
Yeah.
So it's not too bad.
But still. You excited for the tests?
No.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Oh, it's like a progress test just to see
Yeah.
like where we stand. So It's nothing terrible. I just can't do worse. I just
I'm
can't.
sure you'll knock it out of the park.
Sure.
It's just so weird
We can go
sometimes
with
I
that.
wonder if I actually really
Thank
did.
you. I appreciate your belief in my abilities. I'm not worried about it. I just want to have enough sleep beforehand so I'm not
Yeah.
sitting there like,
Sitting there half dead.
oh yeah, because they're like monitored and everything, so it's like I don't want people to see this ugly mug looking like a complete like wreck.
Fair.
Because when I get super tired, this whole part of my face just gets puffy and like dark, like down to like into my cheeks, and it's like, let's not do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's common because it's like there's dark circles, and then there's the part under that where it gets even darker, or like it goes lower than just like eye bags, and I'm like, why did I have to be oh so blessed with dark under eyes?
Yeah.
Mine are
another
also
thing with the
genetic.
family.
Genetic dark circles.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup to cover them because I'm not like, that's not something I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to cover them. I'm just like, I may look miserable, but I feel great.
Yeah.
Do not worry about me. I am perfectly a-okay. More parsnips. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not gonna spend money at the egg festival. If you do, I don't mind, but I'm gonna start saving my money for the coop.
I don't think I'm gonna spend anything at the egg festival. If I do, it's probably just gonna get to get one of the rare crows, just so I can have a scarecrow.
Fair enough. Actually, I have the scarecrow recipe if you want me to make one.
Oh yes, please. Cause
Do you not have one yet?
I do not.
I can make you one real quick.
Please,
second.
that would be
That's
appreciated.
the first. Usually you have the stuff first.
Yeah.
Here. I'm not worried about my crops. Do you want me to pop it over by yours?
Yeah.
Now you got scarecrow.
Yay.
I'm not too worried about my crops.
I am definitely gonna have to like every single like festival thing that we have. If there is
Strawberry
a rare
seeds.
crow, that too.
Next egg festival, we need to get strawberry seeds. I couldn't tell what that was. I think I was gonna hiccup, but I don't know.
But no, I want to keep my eye out on the rare crows because I want the turnip head one.
Is that the one that's
It's the one with
What's
the
it
little
from?
top hat from Howl's Moving Castle.
that one? Yeah. Because you get
Absolutely
excited
love
every
that
time someone
movie.
gets it.
Yes, because I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
It's
But
so good,
next
and we're
time
gonna
we're
have
together,
to
we're gonna
watch
have to-
it.
Yeah, next time we're together. That's typically when I watch shows and movies, is when we're together, because I'm not a big TV person. I genuinely spend most of my time on Twitch or YouTube.
Yeah, same.
But the thing is, you do watch more shows than me, or have watched in the past.
Yeah.
Metaton?
Metaton?
Where did you come from? Death by Glamour started.
Oh, I was about to say, because a little while ago, Metal Crusher played for me.
Honest. Good song. I'm gonna play Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope is my favorite Lemon Demon song right now.
Kaleidoscope
I play
is
it
good.
way too much. Way too much. But it's just one of those songs that it's like, very nice.
Howl's Moving
what
Castle, the movie that is now the reason why I love dumb blondes.
Hey.
Huh?
Nothing. You don't get it.
Ay. No, because
Why?
like, God, because I realized what you said afterwards. You,
I just went, hey. That's it.
but no, because like practically afterwards, every single show, that has had a remotely, like, less smart blonde character, I immediately go, that one is my favorite.
Well, I guess it makes sense now.
No.
It's funny because on top of me being a bleach blonde, I'm naturally blonde. You just can't tell. Honestly, bleach blonde wasn't my first option. I've had my hair so many different colors. Actually, I can't say so many different colors. It's been so many different shades of the same colors. And I never found one that stuck though, besides the pink for a little bit. Mike? Well, okay, I want to ask you a question. What was your favorite of the billion hair colors that I did?
Of the billion hair colors that you did?
Yeah.
I really did like the purple. Purple was fun.
Purple what?
Question, light purple or dark purple?
Honestly, either. They were both nice.
What were?
And that's why my Minecraft skin has purple hair, is because it was based off the time I had purple hair. And then I just never redid. Well, actually, I couldn't redo it for work reasons. And then they were like, well, you might be able to re-dye your hair. And then they were like ignoring it. So I never did. Because I wanted to do like an emeraldy forest green, like a really dark green that you could only tell was green in like bright lights. And they never told me that I could dye my hair. So this is 6 months of not doing anything to my hair.
Since you were on the topic of green hair, I had green hair, but like, I can't say bright, but it was, it was like a jade.
It was definitely a dark green, but very vibrant.
Yes. And looking back on it, the green, not my favorite. I will say though, the red hair that I had, I did like that. That was fun.
You had red?
Yeah.
Oh, the half.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh my gosh, they're bald right now. Like they have, you know.
They're
but
bald
before
right
they
now.
They're bald right now. It's okay. But before they shaved their head, they had. Was it your natural hair, or did you dye it black, like darker?
The natural.
They had half like dark brown black hair, and then like bright red, and it looked really good. I like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I think definitely brighter colors, but not my full head.
Like streaks or like little parts. I was gonna say the first time I dyed my hair was the first time I was allowed to, like in middle school. I've been dyeing my hair since I was like 5. Like on and off. Because my mom used to put pink streaks in my hair. Do you remember that?
I kind of, yeah.
When she would like put pink like chunks in my hair. Kind of like highlights, but hidden.
Yes.
I forgot about that. I don't think I have any proof of that. I don't think I have pictures of it.
Or at least you don't have pictures where it would be like, yeah, this was right here, pink streak. Like, you know?
I want like a cute picture that proves it, not like, look at my crusty little baby self.
Also, pink. Honestly, I can't
Pink
say
has been
odd.
my trend. What?
I can't say odd color. Just seems
What's your normal color?
What, for me at the time?
yeah. Just
For a
you in
while when I
general.
was a kid, I was very anti-pink.
Yes.
I mean, I thought of
But I think that was just like,
Have at it.
I did have feathers.
I also had a feather
I think my favorite
Wait, what do you mean
was
a feather?
in my hair.
a
my head.
blue and black one, or it was blue and white or something. But that was my favorite.
I remember I had a feather. It was a pink and black one.
I think that was the common. I think every salon or hair place had that one.
Pink and black, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think I had pink and black, and then I also had a blue and black one.
Yeah, so I think every place had like the same 5 to choose from.
Standard like blank and it was always black too.
Yeah, I don't think there was ever, besides like the white one, but I think it was still white and black. I don't think it was just... Oh my gosh, we need to bring that back. Can we please bring feathers back?
Yeah, I'll put one in my hair right now.
Except they were like really... They were dangerous for your hair because if you push them too tight, it would like cut your hair.
Yes.
Which we need to find a safer way to install them in your hair.
Like a
Like a rubber band or something. Like a little...
I was gonna say like a
hair tie.
clip, but like the little like arrowy ones that normally have like the little shapes attached to them.
Little arrowy ones.
I don't know how it's the barrettes.
Wow.
But like on a smaller scale. Like
Yeah.
smaller so you can hide them.
Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word barrette.
I thought kind of like the beaded hair ties.
Wait,
Like,
what did
but
you
like the
put in
really
my
tiny
hair?
plastic ones.
You put my... I thought that was the cat.
I never had tinsel though. I didn't know they had tinsel.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't know that was
Dude,
an option.
I would have covered my whole head. I would have had like a layer.
It would have just been a tinsel wig.
I always wanted, okay, it's like a child thing, right? Because I always wanted those like cheap looking tinsel wigs.
Mhm.
Like the ones that were like blue or silver, just for the fun of it. Because why not? Like they were ugly. Like it was pretty much the same Christmas. It was like Christmas tinsel, but in a wig. Like thick chunks of sparkle. Wait, they still do the tinsel stuff like in the hair?
She doesn't want to.
Because if they do, I'm gonna have to find someone that does that.
I know, but I'm having her hold it. She wants to hold it.
Or I'll have to find out. Because I've seen people who take the strands, like the really thin strands of tinsel, and tie it into their hair.
Ooh.
But the thing is, how do you get it out? Do you like
You don't.
pull it? Do you just like pull the knot?
You don't get
Because
it out. It stays there forever.
You're making her turn into a psycho. She was attacking my finger because she heard the
Yeah, because I think they got like the really, like not the chunky stuff, but like the really fine, like pieces that you put in like presents and stuff, and just tied it around, and then it was like, oh. Unless it was specialized hair tinsel. That's cool. I've never seen anybody with it. I think that's odd. I've never seen that.
Let's talk fences.
I mean-
Fences are useful for keeping weeds at bay.
To be fair, where I'm from, you wouldn't. You'd see like one person that might be out, like, bold enough to try it. Everybody's kind of not boring, but they kind of just do the normal.
Spirits feel neutral today. They is in your hands. And the weather
I'm gonna find that out. I'm gonna do that.
It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow.
My problem is I would do it wrong. I'm scared because I think I'd do it wrong somehow. I need a quicker way to get money. I'm gonna start selling wood. It's probably not a smart idea, but I just want to get this coop because it's late and I feel bad because I'm like,
What was I gonna say? What animal did
What?
you choose for the farm? Like for us to get?
I like looked away and clicked really fast. I think it was the golden retriever type dog.
Can we call it Soup?
Didn't we have a dog named Soup
Yep,
once?
that was exactly
Yeah.
golden retriever. Can we not?
We can bring Soup back.
If she wants to? Oh, she's wants
Soup was a good dog. We forgot about Soup a lot.
No, we didn't forget about Soup.
We forgot to like give him water.
Soup would forget about us and then walk away, and then we would be like, Soup is not here.
That is true. The dog ran away a lot.
And then the fact that I also don't have object permanence, so if Soup was not within my sights, I did not think he existed.
Yeah. I just found something out the other day that like shook me like deeply.
What'd you find out?
So, remember that cat that my dad found in our car and he took it out and we had it for a little bit?
Yes.
Well, it was like a wild cat, right? Like a cat been outside its whole life because it was a
Yes.
kitten, but it was definitely old, like on the older side of being a kitten.
Yeah.
And so we tried to keep it, and it just didn't work because it was a little craphead. Like, it would rip up our stuff and bite us like crazy. I just found out that my dad released it back out because it was a wild cat. It would have done
Yeah.
better outside. And I was like, you didn't tell us that.
Oh my god.
And obviously,
wait.
It
Speaking
makes
of,
sense.
Speaking of animals, our beloved toad is no longer.
Just because of how long you've had it for.
I think from the cats laying up on it, and obviously, especially in our house. But animals get fleas. It happens. And
Yeah.
there were a ton of fleas
On the toad?
on the toad.
I thought they only went for
And
like.
they made the toad sick.
Oh.
And
I thought
so
they only
she
went
passed
for
away.
like furred animals.
Well, yeah, but they also, especially since her little, like, terrarium was filled with, like, dirt and stuff.
Hide in it.
Yeah, they probably
Oh.
went there to hide in it. And
He used to have a
made
toad.
They made her sick.
He was a chunker.
Chunky
My parents won't let
little
me get frogs. But one time my dad took a toad off the side of the road and went, hey, he's our
It's
pet
yours
now.
now.
And he
Your
was a fat one.
responsibility.
I was little too. And he was like, here,
Yeah.
have a toad. And I was like, right on. His name's Hopkins.
Hopkins is such a good name.
His name was Hopkins. And he probably got about that big before he died. You can't see, but
Yeah.
probably the size of like a small donut.
A small donut.
I don't know how else to explain that. But a small donut. Like, still the big round ones, but on the
Yeah.
smaller side.
Like a mini.
Like,
Uh, like a.
not like the little snack size donuts.
Oh, like bigger than the snack size, but smaller than the full size.
Yes.
Medium.
He was
donut.
chunky. He wouldn't fit in one of my hands when I was also little, so I had smaller hands. But I had to hold him with two hands.
Honestly, I would still have to hold.
Baby hands, baby hands.
Yeah, I got tiny hands.
Baby
doesn't
hands. They're
help.
short.
Well,
I'm not gonna say how big they are, but they're short.
doesn't help
very
that I
short.
was also born prematurely.
So that also contributes to why you're
Yeah.
short. Preemie baby.
I was very small
I was
too.
a fat baby.
I was
No excuse for
like,
me.
very small. And I gained the nickname Spitfire because I refused. I would fight with them while they
The
were trying
doctors.
to. Yeah, like the doctors and the nurses. I would fight with them while they were trying to put breathing tubes in me so I could live.
Basically, baby them just went, no, I can do this.
I've always been so stubborn though, so like, makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. I find it funny that we don't say our age, because I never want to say our ages.
Yeah.
Because I want just people to assume, like, who falls where on the...
On the age spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Like, especially when we start, like, doing IRL-y type stuff.
Yeah.
I want to see what people assume of that.
I
'Cause I
hope
think it's funny.
everyone assumes that I'm just a middle schooler that you decided to drag along.
Pick up along the way.
Mhm.
Who's to say you're not?
Fair.
We can't prove or deny it.
We can't. What's today? Today is the 9th.
I've got 1,000. Got 1,000. I think I'm gonna go... No, I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna go speeder into Pierre's and get more parsnip seeds.
Okay. We have 4 more days till the egg fest.
I don't think I'm gonna have 3,000 by then. but who's to say I couldn't?
Welcome to the source weather forecast for
try.
tomorrow. Partially cloudy with a light breeze. Fortune teller. You can hear the
No.
spirits whispering something to me. The spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. Again? Oh, you're just sitting with me? Hi, Lily. One of the psycho killer cats is sitting on my chair.
I love that for you. Willy cutscene! I love Willy. Willy's like the peepaw of Pelican Town.
Yeah? That makes 2 Peepaw Willies.
Oh my gosh, Peepaw Willy Afton. I forgot about him.
Willy A.
That is my favorite alert that I have. So basically, I have this alert, and it's like children clapping and cheering, and then it's like yay, but then it's also a gif of purple guy like twerking, but it's like 8-bit looking, so it's really amusing. My favorite thing to see.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when we end early, if Bongo ends early or if I end early, we'll like rate each other. Or try to. But typically I'm pretty freaking late.
Yeah.
Don't mean to, but same time.
But you know, yeah.
Same
That happens.
time. Starfish. Found an artifact.
Ooh.
Artifact. I'm gonna go take it to...
That's another
What's his name?
thing I was gonna ask.
What's the artifact name? Gunther.
Yeah, Gunther.
Wait, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay, thought so.
But who you going for?
I don't know yet.
'Cause
Love
I think-
interest.
I think you know exactly.
Sam?
Yep. Who I'm after. Again,
Figured.
aligns with what I said earlier.
Yeah. Really does. The blondes.
Yep. Howl Pendragon, Tamaki Suo, and now Sam.
I love that for you. Actually, do I? Do I love that for you?
I'm sure there's probably
Marnie.
more blondes that I could write down. Just, like, cannot think at the moment.
I don't know who I'm going for. Not Maru.
Not Maru?
No. She is like the last on my list of the love interests I would go for.
Dang, rotten.
I don't like her.
And why is
Personally?
that?
She's just not my favorite.
Dang.
What's wrong with that? You have a favorite.